God is saying to you, beloved child, you must hear my voice clearly at this moment. Therefore, I am standing right now between you and the very storm that was sent to destroy you. They whispered lies. They set traps. They celebrated your pain when they thought you were alone. But I tell you, heaven was watching the whole time. I have seen the words they spoke behind your back, the plans they made in the shadows, and the way they wanted to see you fail. But I will not allow their weapons to prosper. I am about to turn every cruel word into a public testimony of my power in your life. I am not just defending you silently. I am stepping into the battlefield for you. You thought you had to fight this alone, but I have been quietly positioning angels around you. This is not the time to shrink back. This is the time to stand and watch me move. The very mouth that spoke against you will become the mouth that declares, surely God has been with them. And when I speak for you, the sound will shake the atmosphere in your favor. Type in the comments, God is speaking for me right now. So, your faith rises as I work. The people who underestimate you will see a side of you they've never seen because they will not just see you. They will see me walking beside you. They thought you were an easy target because they couldn't see the armor I have placed over you. They thought their influence was greater than my anointing on your life. But watch closely because I am going to turn their plans into stepping stones. Your name is being lifted into conversations you didn't even know were happening. You are being recommended, promoted, and favored in rooms where your enemies have no access. I need you to understand, my child. This is not only vindication. It is an elevation. I am preparing a table for you right in front of the ones who wish to see you fall. Not to humiliate them, but to reveal my glory in your story. Every tear you cry in secret has been counted. And I am sending joy that will overtake you suddenly. Don't miss this moment. Don't scroll away. Don't treat this as ordinary because what I am doing for you in this season will not happen twice. Like this message, share it with someone you love, and make sure you are subscribed so you do not miss my next word. This is also a moment for you to sow into the very voice that has been speaking life over you. For those who may not understand how, look at the heart icon below this message. When you tap it, you can choose a small amount like $10 or $15 and send it as a quiet thank you offering. It is not about the amount. It is about the seed. This is a way to say, Lord, one received your word and I value it. Even if technology feels confusing, I am making this clear for you so that nothing hinders your blessing. You have been feeling the pressure of delay. But in my timing, every delay is a setup for greater acceleration. You thought certain doors were permanently closed. But I am about to swing them wide open. And when I open a door, no man, no enemy, no demon can shut it. The very ones who mocked you for waiting will watch you walk through those doors into abundance. This is your appointed time for sudden breakthroughs, financial, emotional, and spiritual. Type in the comments, my time has come and my season is here. So the enemy knows you are claiming this promise. My child, there are contracts with your name on them, promotions with your name on them, and blessings with your name on them already signed in heaven's courts. But I will not release them until you are ready to carry them with humility and strength. That's why the waiting season was so long, because I was building the character that could carry the crown. You are not just stepping into a blessing. You are stepping into a responsibility. And I trust you with it. You've been hidden for a reason. I shielded you from certain people, certain opportunities, and certain stages because the timing wasn't right. But now I am placing you on a hill where your light cannot be hidden. My favor on your life will be so visible that even those who deny you will have to acknowledge it. They will say we can't explain it. But something about them has changed. That change will be me living and moving through you. I need you to watch for my signs. You will hear conversations, receive messages, and notice opportunities that seem small, but they will be keys to much bigger doors. Do not dismiss them. Do not think this is too small to matter, for I am the God who can turn a mustard seed into a forest. A small moment into a life-changing encounter. Like and share this message now, because when you help spread my word, you become part of my plan to reach others in their time of need. And know this, every voice that speaks against you will grow silent. Not because they are convinced, but because I will remove their power to harm you. I am surrounding you with people who will speak life into you, who will believe in you even when you doubt yourself. These are divine connections. Send not for your comfort but for your calling. You are stepping into a circle where loyalty runs deep and love runs pure. You have carried enough pain from the betrayal, enough weight from the accusations. Lay it down now. Lay it at my feet. You don't have to carry the need to explain yourself anymore. You don't have to waste your breath defending yourself in front of those committed to misunderstanding you. I am your defense. I am your witness. And I will make sure the truth is louder than the lies. Finally, my beloved, you will look back on this season and see it is the turning point. Not the moment you were broken, but the moment you were rebuilt, not the season you were abandoned, but the season you were anointed. I am taking every word spoken against you and turning it into the very wind that will lift you higher. And when I speak for you, every ear will hear and every heart will know this victory came from the Lord. My beloved child, now I am stepping in, and what I am about to do will not be small. It will not be ordinary, and it will not be something you will quickly forget. A surprise is coming, and it will bring tears to your eyes. But these will not be tears of sadness or regret. These will be tears that release years of unspoken pain. Tears that wash away the heaviness you've been carrying without even realizing how much it has weighed you down. They will be tears of freedom, the kind that come when the chains finally fall. And you can breathe deeply for the first time in a long time. For too long, you have walked with a silent burden, one that was not yours to carry. And I am about to lift it completely from your shoulders. When this exposure happens, you will finally understand why certain doors refuse to open. No matter how hard you knock, you will finally see why. Relationships you wanted to keep crumbled unexpectedly. You will finally understand why some opportunities slipped from your hands at the very last moment, leaving you confused and hurt. It was not because you lacked ability. It was not because you were unworthy. It was because there were hidden hands working against you, weaving obstacles into your path and speaking words that poisoned the ears of others. These three people connected to you more closely than you think were the ones placing limits where I had given you limitless favor. They were the ones building walls where I had prepared open fields for you to run freely. They were not strangers. They were familiar faces, and they disguised their intentions under the cover of kindness. Yet their actions created barriers. Their words planted doubt, and their schemes delayed what I had set in motion for your life. But my child, no more shall their words hold any power over your destiny. No more shall their actions be able to twist the truth or influence the course of your life. No more will their secret meetings and whispered conversations determine your future. I am breaking every chain that has been binding you. I am severing every ungodly connection that has drained you. I am cutting off every access point they have used to influence your path. You will not walk into your next season with the same weight you carried in the last. Get ready, my child, because when I move in this way, your life will not be the same. The blessings that were held back will begin to pour like a rushing river. The opportunities that were closed off will swing open as if they had been waiting for you all along. The favor that seemed delayed will come upon you in full force. And it will feel like everything is happening at once. And when it does, those who tried to stop, you will have no choice but to watch from a distance as I lift you higher, restore everything you lost, and bless you in ways they never believed possible. Important note for true Christians. We deeply appreciate your support in helping us spread God's message of hope, love, and blessings. If this message has inspired or uplifted you, please consider showing your gratitude by giving a $40 super thanks. Your contribution helps us continue creating more content that touches lives and brings people closer to God. By clicking the super thanks button below, you are not only supporting our hard work, but also helping to extend God's love to more hearts around the world. Thank you for being part of this mission and for your generous support. I must tell you this. Do not seek revenge. Do not waste your breath plotting how to repay evil with evil. Do not lower yourself to the level of those who have wronged you. I am your defender. I am your avenger. I will handle them myself. And I will handle them in a way that brings justice without corrupting your spirit. Your only role is to walk forward in truth, to keep your heart pure, and to step boldly into the new thing I am doing in your life. Let them watch. Let them talk. Let them question how you are still standing after all they tried to do. And when they see your rise, they will be forced to admit it was not your own strength that kept you, but my hand upon you. I have chosen you for this very moment. Not to shame you, but to show the world what it looks like when I take someone who was betrayed, led on and plied against and raise them to heights that no enemy can touch. What was meant to break you is now the very thing that is building you into something unshakable. What was designed to destroy, you will become the fuel that strengthens your spirit. What was orchestrated to silence, you will be the reason. Your voice is heard even louder than before. I am the God who turns stories around in the final act. The one who makes a way when there is no way. And the one who sets a feast before you in the presence of those who wish to see you hungry. And my child, that feast is ready. Your table is set and I am calling you to take your seat. This is not the time to hide. This is not the time to doubt. This is not the time to think small. I have prepared something before you that will not only sustain you but will overflow into the lives of others. As I fill your cup, it will spill over into the cups of those connected to you, blessing them simply because they are near the blessing I have placed on you. Do not fear the days ahead. Do not tremble when the truth begins to unfold before your eyes. What is coming is not meant to harm you. It is meant to set you free. This exposure is not a punishment for you. It is the dismantling of everything that was sent to hold you back. I am releasing you into a space where you can finally move without the weight of their influence. My beloved, this word is for you and you must take it with the seriousness it deserves. You have felt the tension building. You have noticed the shifts and deep down you have sensed this moment approaching. This is not a chance. This is not a coincidence. This is divine timing. And when I move, everything changes instantly. Your freedom, your restoration. Your joy, it all begins now. You have endured the nights of questioning. You have endured the weight of confusion. But I tell you now, you are about to step into the light of understanding. Every piece will make sense. Every mystery will be revealed. And every hidden plan against you will be overturned. The breakthrough is here. The time is now. And nothing in your life will ever be the same again. My precious child, I know the heartaches that have weighed upon you. I know the sleepless nights, the moments when you sat in silence, questioning everything, wondering if you had done something wrong to deserve such pain. You have carried wounds that were not visible to the human eye. But I have seen every one of them. I have felt the heaviness in your spirit, the ache in your heart when people you thought would always be there walked away without explanation. You have wondered why certain people left your life so suddenly. Why relationships you valued crumbled into dust and why the ones you trusted most were the very ones who pierced you the deepest. But my child, today I am peeling back the veil. Today I am revealing the truth you have longed for. I am exposing what has been done in secret, not to stir up bitterness, but to free you from deception. I am opening your eyes so that you may see with perfect clarity, so that you may walk with wisdom, and so that the confusion that has clouded your mind will finally lift. No longer will you be tossed between trust and doubt. No longer will you be manipulated by smiling faces hiding dark intentions. I am giving you insight, and with that insight will come a new strength that no one will be able to take from you. In your life, there are 3 individuals whom you have loved, trusted, and confided in deeply. They have been close enough to know your heart, close enough to hear your dreams, and close enough to see your vulnerabilities. They have smiled in your face, spoken words of kindness, and pretended to stand with you. But behind closed doors, their speech has been different. Their actions have been contrary. And their hearts have been influenced by jealousy, resentment, and an unseen darkness that has nudged them to work against you. You have sensed it. The strange tension in conversations, the sudden shift in their energy when you share your blessings, the moments when things went wrong and you could not explain why. These were not random. These were not coincidences. These were signs, quiet warnings from my spirit urging you to pay attention, to discern what was hidden in plain sight. I did not let you see everything before because there was a time and a season for this revelation, and that season is now. Important note for true Christians. We deeply appreciate your support in helping us spread God's message of hope, love, and blessings. If this message has inspired or uplifted you, please consider showing your gratitude by giving a $40 super thanks. Your contribution helps us continue creating more content that touches lives and brings people closer to God. By clicking the super thanks button below, you are not only supporting our hard work but also helping to extend God's love to more hearts around the world. Thank you for being part of this mission and for your generous support. Archangel Michael has been dispatched on your behalf. He has been fighting a battle for you in the spiritual realm that is far greater than you have realized. While you were feeling weary, while you were fighting just to keep your faith alive, he was standing between you and the attacks that were designed to take you out completely. The army has used these three people as instruments, whether knowingly or unknowingly, to slow your progress, to drain your joy, and to plant seeds of doubt in your calling. But their influence over you ends today. Their plans are being dismantled. Even as you hear this, they whisper. Conversations are being brought into the light, their intentions, carefully hidden until now, are being laid bare. This is not to fuel your anger, but to equip you with understanding. I do not want you to waste your strength fighting them with your own hands. I am your defender. Stand firm in love. Stand firm in righteousness and allow me to fight this battle for you. I have said it before and I will say it again. Vengeance is mine and I will repay. You are on the threshold of a breakthrough you have been waiting for. A blessing that has been stored up and preserved for you. It has felt delayed but not denied. The reason you have faced such intense warfare is because the enemy knew what was coming. He tried to block it. He tried to delay it. He tried to keep you tangled in confusion so that you would never walk into the fullness of what I have prepared for you. But I tell you now, no force can stop what I have ordained. This is why I am showing you these three people for who they truly are. You must move forward in wisdom. You must guard what I have entrusted to you. You must not place your treasure into the wrong hands again. The anointing on your life is too rare, too valuable, and too sacred for you to waste it on those who cannot on earth. The calling on you is too great, and the time is too short for you to be trapped in webs of deceit any longer. Every tear you have cried in the privacy of your room, I have seen. Every night you lay awake, wondering why life felt so heavy, I have been there. Even when you thought I was silent, I was working behind the scenes, aligning events, orchestrating your deliverance, and preparing a table before you in the presence of your enemies. The shift you are about to see will happen suddenly. It will bring tears to your eyes, not from pain, but from relief and joy that the long night is finally over. The betrayals that wounded you so deeply will become the very testimonies that strengthen others. What was meant to destroy, you will become the reason. You are unshakable. The three who worked against you will reveal themselves not because you seek them out but because the truth has a way of rising to the surface. Some will try to explain away their actions. Some will attempt to return as if nothing happened and others will leave without a word. Let them go. Do not chase after what I am removing. Do not beg for explanations from those whose season in your life is over. Trust me when I say that what is leaving is making room for what is far greater. Trust that I am replacing what was lost with something that will last. Trust that I am bringing people into your life who will build you, not break you, who will protect what I place in your hands rather than try to steal it away. Archangel Michael remains stationed at your side, his sword drawn, ensuring that the path before you is clear. He has already cut down attacks you never even knew were coming. The victory has already been won. The blessing is already yours. All that remains is for you to walk forward, holding on to my truth, keeping your heart aligned with my will and refusing to let fear dictate your steps. Important note for true Christians. We deeply appreciate your support in helping us spread God's message of hope, love, and blessings. If this message has inspired or uplifted you, please consider showing your gratitude by giving a $40 super thanks. Your contribution helps us continue creating more content that touches lives and brings people closer to God. By clicking the super thanks button below, you are not only supporting our hard work but also helping to extend God's love to more hearts around the world. Thank you for being part of this mission and for your generous support. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to reach 10,000 divine subscribers very soon. Please share this video to your loved ones. Type Amen to affirm. Thanks for watching.